To FNB Field here on City Island here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for tonight's City FC game in the USL against the Charleston Battery, coming up from Charleston, South Carolina. I'm Gary Sutton. Alongside of me is Chad Edwards. And these two teams tonight trying to get some respect here in the league right now. Of course, coming off a tie the other night, City comes in here with a 2-4-1 record with a tie against Cincinnati the other night, a game they thought they had won till the last 8 minutes and the goal scored to tie it up. And, of course, on the other side, Charleston had a pretty good team last year and beat up here on Harrisburg, had 10 goals against them, beat them in 3 games, coming in here looking for some respect as well. But they're 0-2-2 in their last 4 games. So two teams looking for a direction here tonight, Chad.
These two teams know each other well. Of course, they're two of the original 4 still left in the USL that's still playing right now. So Charleston and Harrisburg know each other very well. It's big battles. The one thing about these two teams, the coaches know each other, the players know each other. So even though they're at the bottom of the table, I think we're going to see a first-class game, Gary, because both of these teams can't stand each other when it comes to playing soccer, that's for sure.
Well, and of course, last year, the beating that Charleston gave them, I'm sure that's in the back of the City FC's mind. So we're going to take a look at some of the keys to the games here tonight from both coaches, Coach Bill Betcher and also the head coach from Charleston. Here they are.
For us tonight, I think one of the first keys to the game is going to be how we come out defensively. We've given up a couple early goals in a couple of our away games, so we've really stressed the last couple of days of making sure that we get back to our basics defensively and get a shutdown performance like we did in Bethlehem. 2, we really have to feed Romario Williams. He had a great night on Friday, could have had more than 1 goal, and was very explosive for us, so we're going to try to get the ball up there. And then lastly is going to be free kicks. We really need to try to win the free kick battle on this pitch. It's being a little smaller, and obviously balls in the air are going to be tough to defend, so we want to try to win that battle all night.
All right, 3 keys for tonight. Number 1 is we got to find our legs early. Playing Saturday night, not much time to rest in between. We're going to use a lot of the same guys, so we have to get ourselves into the game right away. Number 2 kind of goes with number 1. I think the best way to do that is to find possession. I thought we did a great job in the first half against Cincinnati. If we can keep the ball and get our rhythm and get ourselves into the game, I think it'll go a long way for us. And then finally, I think we got to do a really good job defending free kicks. We gave up a late goal last game, which cost us points. And Charleston has historically been a team that's been very good on restarts. Their 2 center backs are big. They get up. They both scored in this league, and we have to do a good job of containing them on restarts.
And there you have the keys of the game with Michael Anhauser and, of course, Bill Betcher tonight. And I think on both coaches' minds tonight is the little bit of rest they've had. Of course, Charleston lucky enough to play Friday night, but only 1 day rest here for Harrisburg and a really tough game here the other night. City FC coming out there with a 1-1 tie. So 1 day turnaround. You may see a few more fresh legs come in a little bit earlier tonight here, Chad.
Well, that's what Billy said in his keys as well, is that, he's going to start the same 11 as he did the other night, and they only had that 1 day of rest. So he's really, kind of uneasy about how this game's going to go. And, the other thing that Charleston had mentioned in their keys, which is important because when you get a tired team like Harrisburg, they're going to start giving up some free kicks. This is a very narrow field. So this is an ideal field for a team that's got those specialists on those free kicks. That narrow field, give up those free kicks, that's what Charleston's looking for to try and capitalize here tonight.
Well, let's take a look at the 22 specialists that are out there tonight with the opening lineups here for both clubs, Charleston Battery and also for City FC. And when you look at Charleston, the names you want to look at in there, Justin Portillo, number 20, and Rosario Williams, number 9. Rosario Williams leads the team with 4 goals. On the other side, Portillo has 2 goals. They do most of the scoring. They've got 29 of the shots so far this year. So when they're going to take shots, those 2 guys are likely going to be on the end of the foot of one of those balls.
Harrisburg's got to know where they are at all times on the field, that's for sure. And, of course, Harrisburg's starting lineup always have that powerhouse in there starting in the back with Nick Noble, of course, as well.
Nick Noble's been really solid, only gave up a goal the other night. But, of course, you look in there right now, too, and, you see Paul Wilson, who's been playing extraordinarily well lately, number 10, Jose Barrio playing very, very well also. And so those guys have really been carrying this team very nicely. And, of course, when you add Craig Foster in there later on, he has 4 goals or 3 goals so far this season. Scored a big goal the other night off a beautiful pass from Wilson in that 1-1 tie. So you've got some pretty good players in there right now. Aaron Wheeler has really been a difference, too, in terms of a distributor. Big guy in there. Took a beating the other night, by the way. Got hit a few times, but he has really been solid there in the middle. So it's going to be an interesting matchup here tonight. We're getting ready to bring it your way right now on Invicta Sports. Stay tuned for USL Soccer. It's the Charleston Battery and Harrisburg City FC coming up next right here on Invicta.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
These past few years have been tough on all of us. You worry about the economy, your job, your savings. You may even have given up on your dream of owning your own home. But don't give up just yet. We're PHFA. We help people realize their dreams of owning their own home with features like competitive interest rates, down payment and closing cost assistance, and even free home ownership counseling. PHFA can make your dream of home ownership finally come true. Find us on the web or call us to find out how.
I'm Brian Hudson, and we're PHFA. Welcome home.
And welcome back to FMB Field for tonight's USL soccer matchup featuring the Charleston Battery 2-2-3 against Harrisburg City Island FC, and they are 2-4-1. That one coming 2 nights ago in a 1-1 tie, and we're just about ready to get this one underway. A little cool here tonight, probably in the low 60s to start the game, but no rain. Field's in great shape. And you talk about Charleston, Chad. Charleston, 8 goals for, 8 goals against so far, so been pretty stingy there. Harrisburg with 9 goals for, 12 goals against so far, but Nick Noble has been superb as goalkeeper this year. On the other side, he'll face Odisnell Cooper tonight, who is going to be the keeper for Charleston, also an outstanding keeper at 70% on the save. So great matchup here tonight. And again, keep your eye on Williams, and also Justin Portillo, number 9 and 20 respectively. And Craig Foster, who scored the goal the other night, on the bench to start. You're going to be seeing him come in late tonight, probably for Danny DePrima, who is getting the start here tonight. And we are underway here. On the right of your screen in white and blue is City FC. In black and red on the outside is Charleston. Charleston Battery, of course, named after the great battery there from the Civil War, sitting right down there in Charleston Harbor, where the first actual shots of the Civil War were fired, right?
Well, I'm not sure, but
sounds like a good story.
Definitely right in the middle of it, that's for sure.
Exactly.
This tonight, Gary, is going to be a battle of goaltenders. Both of these goaltenders, Cooper, he's had some outstanding games here on City Island, and he's just been phenomenal. And of course, you know, as we talked about, Nick Noble has been here for several years now with the Islanders, and he's a powerhouse. So this could end up being a battle of the goalies, especially with both of these teams struggling.
Trying to get it to the center from the far side there for Charleston. As we track down, be a goal or a throw in coming out. One of the things that we saw the other night, Chad, there's a kick high starting away, and Noble says, take it easy, guys. Let's get oriented here. But we saw a really good short passing game develop in the first half, whereas they're taking a little bit more time in the game prior to that with Orlando. And I thought Harrisburg really starting to develop that passing game a lot better, which is kind of a key hallmark of this club.
If they can come out and they can play that possession game early, Gary, that's when we've seen Harrisburg do their best. The problem that lies with Harrisburg is finishing the games this year. They've always been a team that kind of starts the season a little late. For some reason, they've always been slow out of the gates, but they're one heck of a finisher. But this year, they've put themselves in some great positions and given up some late goals just at the wrong point in games when you really should be securing that win. They could definitely have at least 3 other wins under their belt right now. Tonight they've got to start building into this game. They've got to get more than just 1 goal on the board as well. They've struggled to put multiple goals in this year, and that's why they've left the door wide open. So if Harrisburg can come out and start with that, with that possession game and continue to do that and secure that win, they could crawl up the table pretty quick. And on the other side, Charleston is a team that you can never leave out. The experience that they've had in this league and the players that are on the field and have had the experience with this team as well for several years, they can be dangerous at any time during the season.
Well, of course, remember last season, 3 games, 10 goals to 1.
Yep.
So I'm sure Bill Betcher has that in his mind tonight coming into this one. So you see Shane Johnson in the middle of the field for City FC.
Shane Johnson's been a mainstay for them the last 2-3 years, at that back position. And, you know, Billy Betcher's always going to be calling on him to make sure he's keeping everybody in line along that back line, that's for sure.
So the restart here is going to come off the foot of Zach Prince.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions.
So it'll be Michael Chang instead with the kick right at the goal, headed out of there. Chang, who goes by Chino. A little fancy footwork there by the goalkeeper. You don't want to do that too much in front of Wilson. Paul Wilson can take that away from you in a hurry, and all of a sudden you got a goal.
He's been so impressive. Last year he came on the island a little late. Didn't really get a lot of opportunities to get in the game for Billy Betcher. But this year, I'll tell you what, I don't know what he did during the offseason, Gary, but he has been absolutely phenomenal for the Islanders this year.
It was interesting the other night because Cardell Benbow was not here, and so Wilson was not able to play the middle. He played on the wing all night long, but he did a great job the other night. Of course, when he did get a chance to get to the middle the one time, he had a great assist to Craig Foster for the lone goal for City FC.
And the three of them are just phenomenal together. I mean, just, you know, they pick up
Jamaica connection.
Yeah, they pick up their heads and they find each other, boy. And like you said, that Jamaica connection, they've been playing for so long, they just know where each other's going to be.
Charleston with the ball and the throw in. Quickly Johnson up to defend. Triple team there. Good takeaway. Nice job by Sean McLaws there on the takeaway.
Yep, him and Johnson doing a good job in there, not giving up a foul, being cautious inside the 18.
Here again, you're going to see the long throw in from Charleston. Up in the air. Wilson's going to get a shot at it here. Wide open on the near side here is Quentin Griffith.
Griffiths is a player. We're going to see him overlap a lot throughout this game. He'll slide in there from that back position.
There's Shane Johnson again. Ball saved in bounds, taken there by Griffith. Sean Ferguson will reverse fields. Over to Forrest Lasso. So Noble will kick it out of there, the goal kick. Early going here, just underway, 5:59 mark. No score in this one. 0-0 if you're in Europe, 0-0 if you're on City Island tonight.
And you're watching soccer here, football if you're in Europe.
That's exactly right. Here it's a sideline, over there it's a touchline, right?
Exactly.
We'll keep on the touchline tonight, and it's a field here, and of course,
pitch over there.
Pitch over there. So any way you have it, we got it all right here for you tonight on USL Soccer. 29 teams in this league now, the biggest soccer league in the country. I mean, absolutely amazing where this league has come to.
Absolutely. It's phenomenal soccer. I tell you, I love this league. Absolutely love it.
Ball taken by Chang there, and look at the footwork here, Charleston Battery. There's a guy you want to watch tonight too. Sean Ferguson has to take it away. Wilson with it. Nice little look ahead for Wilson. Couldn't quite catch Wheeler. Tell you, Wilson is just an outstanding passer. We've seen it every single match so far.
Charleston's doing a good job right now at disrupting Harrisburg. Harrisburg's struggling to get over midfield. See if they can't get something going offensively here.
What's Charleston doing defensively right now, Chad, that's giving them so many problems?
Well, right now they're just shortening the field. They're closing that gap in between the two defenses, and it's not allowing Harrisburg to really knock that ball away as much. And as soon as the ball's turned over, Charleston's able to counter immediately and put Harrisburg on their feet because they're in their defensive zone. Again, here they turned the ball over, and a good move down this near side here. And again, Harrisburg has to bring everybody back to defend. They're not able to get anything and knock the ball around and get an offensive threat right now. So Charleston doing a great job.
There's Johnson again. Heading it back out of there. Griffith with a chance to try to get it back to the middle. And cleared.
That's what Wheeler's going to have to do all night. He's really got to find the ball, and he's got to hold up, and then he's got to allow the rest of the team to move forward. Right there, he did a good job of at least moving that ball into some open space. Now Harrisburg's got some numbers forward. We haven't seen this at all yet. Charleston's been able to keep him out. Nice ball in there, just a little too high, but a nice play there. They need to play more balls into Wheeler. He's got to hold the ball up and, you know.
And, of course, that 6'4" frame right there, a wonderful target to hit in the middle. So Warshaw reverses to the other side to Wilson. Goes to the side. Looking for DePrima, and then Barrio coming to the middle. Back near side it comes to Thomas.
Nice switch inside there.
Again, trying to catch Wheeler in there just a little early.
And see, now we've seen that flop. Harrisburg has been able to get the ball forward. Now you're seeing that pinch. As soon as that ball comes out, Harrisburg's able to move it right back in. Now Charleston's on their, on their back heels as that ball moves forward. So Harrisburg's starting to settle in. Charleston, I think, came out fantastic to start this game. I mean, a lot of confidence, especially with them struggling the last few weeks. They're pressuring well. They're moving the ball well. So for Charleston, a great start. Harrisburg a little slow, but starting to get into it, Gary.
Here's Charleston with the ball. Just a long kick down there, headed out of there nicely. Again, and then get it ahead to Wilson. Wilson with a good stop.
See, not much movement right now from Harrisburg. They got to get some players moving forward a little bit.
It's nice that I think Wilson kind of waited till the players came up and kind of evened out the attack. A little bit of wind here tonight, so a lot of balls on the ground here this evening. There you can see what happened. Tough wind to kind of control that. We've seen a couple long balls so far.
Beautiful night for soccer players, though. The temperature is just fantastic for them to be able to run all night. The heat shouldn't affect them in terms of, cramping or heating up as much as they do when we get into those hot summer months. So
Johnson with a good kick out of bounds. He was one-on-one with Romario Williams. He of the 4 goals this season so far. Back over it comes to Quentin Griffith. And Griffith trying to go through. Takes it to Marini, Dante Marini. Back to Griffith again. Marini trying to get it to the middle. And the high kick is going to go out off Sanchez.
Goal kick, City Avenue.
So take a look at this again. Christopher
Sanchez here does a good job. He gets that ball, he holds on to it. Barill's fighting hard to try and get on, Warsaw. Just gets under that a little bit, but a good opportunity there. They take the shot at the goal. Goal scorers are going to want to take those shots. Let them go.
If you're playing American football, you just got yourself 3, but unfortunately here it's none. Well, kicked away downfield. Johnson doing a good job down there battling on the side, but the ball will stay. It will go actually with FC. City FC.
Housing Finance Agency offers down payment and closing cost assistance. Learn more at phfa.org. That's phfa.org.
Become a fan of the USL on Facebook for exclusive news and interactive content. Also follow at USL on Twitter to keep up with all of the live action during the 2016 USL season. Gary Sutton, Chad Edwards with you up on the deck here tonight at FMB Field for this USL matchup. No score here in the early going, 11:40 to this game. A long way to go in this one.
Good to see DePrima back out there on the field for Harrisburg. Had a serious knee injury last year, missed almost the whole season. Getting a start here tonight. DePrima with it again. Nice through ball there.
Just about had his man going through.
Jetty with a great defensive play back there, though, for Charleston. Saw that one on the run through there by Hughes.
Claus puts it back in. The other had Hughes going through, just missed him by about a whisker. Take it right back to Noble. Trying to watch how much of the wind is having an effect on the ball there.
In a little bit of a bowl down there. Up here, we're feeling it a little more, of course, in the grandstands, but pushing it back there.
Yeah, the flags are laying limp out there in left center, but you can feel kind of a swirl down there, and you're watching the ball a little bit. There you see some of the fans out here tonight. Back to the middle, trying to get Wheeler again.
Nice ball flighted in there, and that one's going to be headed out of play. Nice ball sent in there on the head of Shane Johnson.
Yeah, Shane Johnson right there in the middle of it all, and they're going to earn the first corner of the night. Let's take a look at this again. Johnson up there and almost couldn't quite get the juice on it he needed, but right off the back.
Looked like Cooper got just a hand on that, just enough. If you see here, he does, just to keep that from going towards the goal. So nice job by Cooper on that one from between his pipes.
So the first corner of the night coming up here, and it'll be Baril, as always, putting it in play.
Pushing and shoving inside there. The referee will settle them all down, and we'll go back at it here.
Now you got Johnson and Wheeler inside there.
Two big targets.
So Baril, oh, good hook. Nice job slapping it out of there, though, by Cooper. And again, the kick from DePrima not going to go, but I'll tell you what, that was a great-looking shot.
Good corner kick. It's a little tight, but you know what? It put Cooper in a dangerous position because it was swinging towards that back post. Cooper does do a good job of punching that out, not trying to bring that down. And DePrima just didn't get over it enough.
You watch where Cooper is when he knocks his out. I mean, he is pushing it out of the cage.
Great job.
I should say out of the net, not out of the cage, but you get the idea.
Absolutely. Good job in there. Good defensive play for Charleston, and Harrisburg with a good corner kick.
Good long boot, too, from Cooper this time.
They support your local community and benefit local nonprofits. Look for the community aid booth tonight. And look for our community aid sellers walking through the stands.
Nice build up on that left side now.
And the long boot again. This one out across the end line. Will be a goal kick out of there. Notice now Cooper, by the way, the goalkeeper out of Cuba. And one of the things to talk about too here, Chad, the number of players you can have from other nations, right?
Oh yeah, you can. I mean, that's what I love about this league. You know, Larry, when I first started it about 10 or 12 years ago, when we started doing broadcasts of this, I did it again, Gary. I'm sorry. Most of the players were all American. You know, you had only a couple foreign players. And, you know, now you're seeing just tremendous talent from all over the world.
Here's Emmanuel Ajite throwing it in for Charleston. By the way, I'll correct myself on the battery statement in the opener. The battery was where they actually fired at Fort Sumter from.
Okay.
So, yeah, the battery is where the Confederates actually fired away. That's right at Cooper. Cooper thought about rolling out, thinks better of it now. Lets his team get back down the field. Cooper with kind of the knee kick there, huh?
Yeah, getting it outside there, almost like a sidearm pitch. Boy, that ball would have been much better played through for Hughes. He had the run on this near side.
Johnson fighting over the far side, takes it away again. Johnson's played a superb game here so far. And Noble kicks it far right and out.
Johnson's one of those players that's very stable. He just always does the job that he's asked to do.
Play Escape to Margaritaville, the new instant game from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Players must be 18 years or older. Please play responsibly. And with the new instant game for the Pennsylvania Lottery, you can win top prizes of $100,000 or a luxury trip package. There's a chance to try to get it to the middle here. Dangerous moment, look out.
Nobody there. Harrisburg lucky to get out of that one. Good defensive play, though. They clogged that middle up. Nice ball in for Baril now.
Good lead there to Baril from Wilson. Baril keeps it, swings it back.
Warsaw taken down. We'll have a foul. Is it going to be a card? Nope. Bobby Warsaw taken down on that one.
It's interesting, in the game we had 2 nights ago, only 2 yellow cards, and they were both late in the game and both against City. As opposed to the game we saw before that against Orlando.
They were all over the place.
9.
Well, that's a typical Orlando Harrisburg game, though. Not just this year.
That, of course, being a grudge match from the
from last year.
The win earlier in the season, back on April was the 16th when they played. Nice little Monday night crowd here at FMB Field.
As the kids get out of school, I'm sure we'll see a lot more of the youth players here as well watching.
Saw a couple teams come in tonight. We actually have a good number of teams up here in the boxes tonight as well.
Yep.
Enjoying being pampered. Saw the people going up and down the hall with the food. They do a great job here at FMB Field. I guess we should say FMB pitch, actually, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There you see Bill Betcher.
So throw in here now for Charleston. You can see we've played just over 18 minutes, still knotted at 0. Good, clean technical game we're watching here tonight. Not the typical game I'm used to seeing between Harrisburg and Charleston. Tends to get a little chippy and a little bit more aggressive, but this has been a really good technical game for both teams.
This is what we saw Saturday night also, was a good technical game, both teams, and not a lot of the chippiness that we saw prior to that with Orlando.
Well, as this league grows, and that's something that we've seen, as you start to bring in some of these international players and the quality you're seeing, the game changes dramatically. It does become a more technical game, and you're not seeing more of that, slug and fest that you see in some of the minor programs. You know, this is a true professional league, and when you get those types of players coming in, this is the type of soccer you're going to see. Good, high quality, knocking the ball around.
Look at the passing right now. Just sharp passing tonight here from City FC. A little bit of a long lead there, not going to hook up. Good takeaway by Warshaw, and they're going to say, no, you knocked him down on the way by. Warshaw, of course, from Mechanicsburg, a local product here. He's a tough nut, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, not happy with that call, but see here is the ball right there. Okay, it comes through the back of the leg, does get the ball, but, you know, at the end of the day, he's got to get the ball cleanly. Right there, coming through with the shoulder to the back of the head is what it was. That's where the call comes in.
Yeah.
Official's right in the right spot, too, to see it. Right there, coming through.
Yep. Used his arm for some leverage going on by.
Yep.
Tough to see. That was a great angle right there from our Invicta crew getting that one.
Up on his feet there is Williams.
And that is their leading scorer, Romario Williams, who is walking off right now.
A little woozy walking there, too. Stumbling there for a minute. Hopefully he's okay and didn't take a knock too hard to the head. But you see the official there explaining to Bobby the call was the elbow coming through the back. Lucky not to get a card.
So we're played here on the near side by Thomas. Good swing there.
Wheeler again bringing that down, holding it up.
Here comes Wilson. Magic happens when it touches his foot. And Cooper will pick it up and clear it out, this time with the roll.
Charleston likes to attack that left side of the field. We haven't seen much on this right side. They've gotten a few crosses, but nothing real dangerous. We'll have to wait and see when they make that shift. See how Harrisburg adjusts at the same time.
Good tackle takedown in the middle there.
Again here, there's the switch to that far side.
But Johnson just so good on defense over there. This time he gets pushed off, they'll get the ball back.
Sold that one well.
Does he get an Oscar for that?
Yeah, I think on that one for sure.
I thought you might have had a little push to get space there, but let's take a look. We'll see how bad it was here.
Doesn't matter how you get the call as long as you get the call.
We saw it after the fact. The crime had already been committed. So 22 plus into this game now, still no score. Although City has really, I think, been the much better offensive team here in terms of having an idea where they want to go with it.
Johnson battling hard. I tell you what, that's a great battle over there, Johnson and Williams.
Yeah, Johnson has gotten the better of it thus far.
But it's been fun to watch. They're going at each other. They're not giving an inch to each other, and it's been fun to watch.
Well, and as you mentioned at the top of the broadcast tonight, Chad, it's so important to keep an eye on where Williams is at all times. He can explode on you in a hurry.
Absolutely.
Between Williams and Portillo,
They have 29 of the team's shots this year.
Yeah. So you don't want to give them any opportunities.
18 and 11. 18 for Williams, 11 for Portillo. They're pushing it down here.
Again, Johnson there to clean it up.
Johnson's been a one-man vacuum back there so far tonight.
Yes.
Beckerwood comes to Thomas. Thomas to the middle, to DePrima. Nice job of the referee. Nice little lift of the leg, jumping on by there.
Yep.
Back to the middle comes to Wheeler. Passing game's been excellent thus far. They got to find a way to finalize it, and Wilson goes down. That didn't look good.
No. He's holding his knee, and it didn't look like he took a knock, so it may have been him stretching for that ball. Dangerous ball crossed in here.
There it is.
That was a dangerous ball put in there. Ferguson picks up the goal.
And who was it? Williams.
Actually, it's 9. I'm sorry. Williams.
Williams with a score. Mario Williams with the score here. 24-minute mark for Mario Williams with the score. And, of course, up the other end, you're wondering, is Wilson okay? He's up and bending over right now.
I did not see where that cross came from. But there you go. Williams, the dangerous player for Charleston, has struck first in the 24th minute.
And for Williams, that's his 5th goal of the season so far. So not where you want to be right now if you're City FC, but you're down 1-0. Still lots of time to go here in the first half. The moment that got on Williams' foot, it just didn't look good. I mean, it looked like nothing good was going to come out of that.
It's a great cut back into the middle, gave himself more of the net to use. Good finish.
You know, it's interesting. The passing game's been very good for City so far, but they've not been able to advance it really to get any great shots. It's like they get down to the outer line there, and it's just that the wall goes up.
It's been the same. Both teams have really struggled to get forward. That was the first time that we saw a dangerous ball, and they capitalized on it for Charlotte, or Charleston, I should say. And so now Harrisburg needs to see if they can't strike early here.
If you find a lower price on the same product, Wise will give you double the difference with your purchase. Just bring in a local competitor's ad. Shop Wise for incredible value.
Looking again for Wheeler.
And in just a few minutes, fun will be out in the stands looking for.
Have not been able to get on Wheeler's head yet tonight, have they, in the middle? But certainly that's the goal.
Getting into his feet, he's been pretty effective as well for Harrisburg early on, but a lot of the balls lately have been flighted into him at his head. It's hard for a player to capture that, hold up that ball, let the players get forward when it's played into their head. You always want to see if you can look to try and play it into their feet, unless you've got players that he can flick the ball onto on a, but right now Harrisburg they're just struggling offensively. They're not getting anything at the goal here early on.
Yeah, the passing's good, as we said, until you get down into the strike area, and then it shuts down. But all it takes is one good moment here, and that's what we're looking for here in the first half. 26-25 in, and 1-0 so far as Romario Williams accounting for that at the 24-minute mark. There again, Wheeler trying to get to it. Good block away.
Nice ball through here.
You got Wilson coming up. Wilson,
yes.
Got it! Wilson with a great shot off the right side at the 26-minute mark. About 27th.
Yep.
Here we go, let's take a look at it. Here's Wilson again from Wheeler. Boom. Right into the left side of the net. Take a look at it again. It was pretty to watch. And that had some mustard on it going in there.
You said Wheeler was the player that played it across?
Wheeler played it across. So Wheeler will get the assist, and Wilson turns it in. And so, as we said, all it took was one moment.
Jose Burrill was with the assist, actually.
So Burrill's actually going to get credit for the assist here. Burrill over to Wilson, and Wilson with a score. So 1-1, we're knotted up here. Didn't take long to get back in this one.
See Billy on the bench there. I'd be happy that they struck early to knot it back up. So we've seen 2 opportunities for both teams, and that's about it, Gary. And they've both capitalized.
Yep,
so
cashed them in.
We've seen a technical game, and now we've seen a game that when the opportunities are there, they finished.
For Paul Wilson, his 2nd goal of the season. And for Jose Barrio, that'll be his 2nd assist of the season. Look out, down the right side. Quick feed of Dante Marini. There's Wilson trying to chase it down. Taken back by Charleston, far side. And Wilson earns himself a throw in. Kind of ironic that Wilson was the one that fell down on the goal previous to that by Charleston, then comes back and accounts for it on the other end.
Yeah, it's good to see he wasn't injured on that too. That would be a big loss to Harrisburg if they lose him now.
Back up the field it comes. Johnson in there fighting again. They get a push. Should be against Warshaw.
I see Williams called on that one.
So Williams gets called for. Williams back in there, no worse for wear too. He went out a little while ago and obviously came back in to score a goal. So both guys that were down on the field a little earlier, both have accounted for goals. So I guess you'd say they're all right.
Harrisburg starting to move the ball a little better again here.
Looking for McLaws on the far side there. Hughes gets it.
Nice ball in for Wheeler here.
Here comes Wheeler. Ooh. Wheeler says, out of the way, guys.
Battling hard here.
Huh? Oh, good move here by Wheeler. Has a chance to get it right up there in front. Nobody home.
Great hustle by Wheeler on that whole play across there. Held the ball up. Fought hard.
And physical the whole way. Wheeler took a beating the other night. I mean, he was getting knocked down pretty regularly and eventually came out of the game late. But he plays hard. And tonight, I think, right in there showing you just how physical he can be.
Again, Johnson there.
Johnson again gets it to Barrio. Barrio clears it out. Be taken on the far side. But again, right back down to the zone. Look out here, look out here, look out here.
What a ball played in there by Ajeti, and both of these players are down. What a collision. That was a hard one there for both of them. 25 is a player that's down. Sonis.
So Agite in there. Sonis is down. Noble's down. I think Noble's okay. But, man, I'll tell you what, Noble did a great job of slicing in there to get that ball. And I'll tell you, I don't know if we'll get a chance to see that again, but that was bang, bang the whole way. Noble looks like he's okay. He's coming up. In fact, both players look like they're all right. Good.
Agite with a beautiful ball in there, though. Dangerous ball right in to Sonis. And Sonis just got the ball a little too far away from him to get a shot off, and Noble did a good job coming off that line. You'll see it here.
Take a look at it right here, and watch Noble. Noble makes the move to get in there, and great job by Noble. Never, ever hesitating and diving in to take it away, and then Sonis banging into him as he tried to get to the ball.
Noble's going to put this one back into play here for City.
For all you kids out there watching goalkeepers, the one thing you do not want to ever do is hesitate.
That's right.
How do they say it? He who hesitates is lost?
That's right.
Or she if you're playing girls soccer. You see Bill Betcher looking things over, a little happier now than he was about 3 minutes ago.
Absolutely.
Well, you can really never tell with him too much. He's got a pretty deadpan look on his face there, even keel.
His level of a person I've ever met.
Which I think speaks well, you know, for coaches here. You want your team to be level too. You don't want too many highs, too many lows. You want to be about your business.
He could definitely be a fiery person on the sidelines when he needs to be, but
right.
You know, his temperament is let the guys play, and when he's got to jump up and stick up for his players, he will.
Back over near side of Thomas. James Thomas swings it back to the middle. Barreal again with it. Barreal makes a move. Look at Barreal right here. Then right back to the middle. No one home again.
Nice build-up, though, by Harrisburg.
Yes, it was. Here you see Williams trying to control it. Double teamed here on the side.
A big thank you to 11 promotional partners as giveaway sponsor of tonight's water bottles. Thanks for your support.
Nike is a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. Glad you're enjoying the USL here tonight with our Invicta Sports team. Gary Sutton, Chad Edwards with you up on the deck. 33-21 into this one. 1-1 so far. It's been a very well-played game.
Hope everyone in Charleston watching tonight is enjoying the broadcast. We appreciate you coming on and watching. And everyone else around the United States and around the world now. And don't forget, you know, if you like what you see, come on out and get tickets for the next home game for both Charleston and Harrisburg or any of the teams around the USL. It's fantastic professional soccer. Get the kids out, buy some tickets, great family atmosphere. Participate in this great league around the country.
Of course, Lasso called for the foul there, and saw Danny DePrima not too happy about being on his keister.
Yeah, that ball coming through the back after, so. But
Yeah.
a restart here for Harrisburg. Short field, dangerous from here.
Again, here is Barreal. He will do the honors. And as always, his sidecar over there, Paul Wilson.
Right over the top, looking for Wheeler, right across the front. Oh, I thought he was going to find Warshaw.
Oh, and DePrima just a little too quick. And you can see him put the universal hands behind the head like, I made a bad one.
Nice play in there. They were looking for that one all the way to hit Wheeler on the head and see if he could swing it across the front here.
Nice lead here. Caught Wheeler on the far side. Wheeler did his part. Got the head to the middle. Was trying to look for Warshaw. And DePrima just a little bit early, but nice thought. Good attack.
Would all contestants for the halftime contest please report at section 201 to be escorted to your event.
So here's Charleston with the ball and man down on the field on the far side.
City Islanders foul was against number 8, Jose Barreal.
And that is Agite. Emmanuel Agite. Good that he's getting up. Got hit in the back. Then a long kick. So it'll be a goal kick coming out now for Nick Doble. Again, welcome to all our fans today from Charleston. Tuning in as Prince heads out of there. Live tonight from FMB Field here on City Island in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. A USL soccer matchup. 1-1, the 36-10 mark. There's Johnson down there. That's been a battle all night long with Christopher Sonis. And off the leg of Prince. He put in play again by City FC. Looking for Wheeler. Wheeler down the far sideline. Wheeler trying to get it back to the middle. Good defense over there by Charleston. Charleston will reset their offense here. Swinging across to the near side. Looking for Quentin Griffith. Griffith, nice pass downfield. Guarded there by Thomas. Dante Marini will throw it in. Now you've got Sean Ferguson swinging it, far side. Battle over there. City FC has it. And you saw DePrima going down. Not going to get an Oscar on that one. A nice back pass there. Boy, you can feel the wind now. You can actually hear the wind here. It's really picked up here at the stadium. And now it's blowing from our right to our left as you look at the screen. So wind actually favoring right now City FC here in the 38th minute of play in the first half. Keep an eye on that. That may become part of the storyline in this game, too, as Quentin Griffith passes it downfield. Here, Barreal takes it back. The horns ever present here tonight. They become a favorite here at the stadium. Look out. Here's Williams again. Can you cut him off? Johnson. Great job by Johnson with a slide kick to get it away because that was a goal waiting to happen.
And a clean slide. Didn't give any chance for the referee to call anything inside there.
First corner kick of the night here coming up. And watch this. This is how good this play was for Johnson. I mean, just sliding and getting the ball first and getting it out of there.
Great run by Williams, though. Dangerous run again.
Great angle by our Invicta crew. As first corner of the night coming up right here. Good high shot. Charleston retains it. Near side to Chang. Chang trying to get it to the middle, and Noble will control it. Rolls it out there on the far side. We take it down there. Taken back very quickly by Charleston, and they're on the run. Here we come again. Another dangerous moment right here.
Great ball inside here. See what they can do with it.
Back to the middle. There's Johnson again. Johnson has just
phenomenal.
Been unbelievable tonight so far. Shane Johnson. That's tracked down by Quentin Griffith. Back in the middle it goes to Prince. Griffith trying to run a little give and go here. Here is Griffith out on the far side. Now Griffith's going to get a good look to the middle. Overshoots it, run down on the far side again.
Not a ball inside, but offsides. Boy, that was a dangerous ball played in.
Hard kick, and it was tipped.
Yeah.
Fortunately, offsides called if you're a City FC fan. So take a look at this. Just offsides at the last second, and that ball was headed right there, and Noble was helpless at that moment.
Nice flick on. Another ball across there.
If you're a keeper, that's the thing you just do not want to see.
Exactly, Gary.
Takes the whole rhythm out of the shot for you, obviously. So ball chased down to the far side by Paul Wilson. Back to the middle it goes to Hughes. With the new instant game for the Pennsylvania Lottery, you could win top prizes of $100,000 or a luxury trip package. Play Escape to Margaritaville today. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every single day. Now in the 41st minute of the first half, not a lot of stoppage time here tonight either, I don't think.
No, just the really the
two little injuries that we had there.
Exactly. They were pretty quick, so maybe a minute, two tops.
Noble all of a sudden finds himself in a battle there. Noble was kind of taking his time getting out of there, and Williams right there saying, not just yet.
Don't want to give one up now this late in the.
This has been a problem this season. We've seen it at home here twice.
Great ball. Oh, that's going to be a penalty shot if that's inside the box.
Dante Marini is taken down, and I think you've got a penalty shot coming up.
That was, no, they're going to call it just outside the box.
Just barely outside the box.
We'll see on the replay and see if that foul begins outside the box or whether it's inside.
Watch this.
You'll see right here.
Well, you did get him outside
the box.
Just outside. Good call by the official.
Very good call.
Just outside the box.
And the yellow card will also be issued to James Thomas.
Your officials tonight, by the way, Jaroslav Worrell, Terrence Mull, Brandon Smith, alternate official Ryan Dos Rios. So James Thomas gets the first card of the game.
So this is a dangerous restart here. This could be at the goal. You can punch to that back post. You can lay it out to the top of the box, and that one sent in low.
Warshaw took it out of there.
Cross the goal, they score.
There it is. Great job, get it to the middle, and Lasso with the score, the headshot in there.
43rd minute.
So the 43rd minute, Lasso, and here we are again, right at the end of the half.
The ball coming across the goal. It's the most dangerous thing you can do in soccer is to send that ball back across the goal, make everybody have to turn, face the ball. Goaltender's got to react to the ball coming across. Watch this. Right straight across the middle. Great finish.
And a great head in there as well. I think that might have been Sean Ferguson.
Ferguson, yep.
Ferguson gets the assist. So the second goal comes up here again in the last 5 minutes here of the first half.
Harrisburg had a hard time, or a rough time trying to clear that one, but Charleston did a great job of keeping that ball moving across the goal and a great finish.
It's a good setup there. Here's Wilson trying to get something going again and get the quick answer.
Here they come again. Great ball. Noble does a good job getting off the line early on that one, Gary.
Noble got out there quick and now gets a quick start. Back out near side. Long push by Thomas. Near side to Hughes. Hughes trying to get something in the middle. Not there. DePrima. Back to Wilson. Wilson, nice lead. Trying to get Wheeler.
Good look there.
Good block in there, too, defensively for Charleston.
Lay it back outside here again for Thomas.
So here's Barreal. He'll take it far side. Good defense here by Charleston, blocking that middle down. There goes Liam Doyle. The long boot in there in the middle. They have Wheeler. Look up, look up, look up.
Warshaw with the shot. Nice save. Warshaw looking for the call.
Warshaw comes up and says there should have been a penalty there, and that could have been a penalty kick.
He got to the ball. He got the play on goal. Goalie made the save. The referee's not going to call on that one. You know what I mean, Gary?
Yep, take a look at it right here. See it again. Good head here by Wheeler. Right to the middle. And here's Warshaw just for a moment.
Oh, maybe the push right there.
And might have had a little bit of a push. And then Cooper coming up with the ball. Trying to head it back upfield again is Josh Hughes. Ahead to DePrima. Remember Craig Foster, the leading scorer for the team, still on the bench.
Ooh, hard foul there.
And there Wilson gets taken down.
Yeah, we're going to have a card here. This will be the first one that's going to go against 12 now.
That's going to go against
Chang.
Michael Chang. Chino, as he's called. So Chang gets hit with the yellow card.
So take a look at it. It's just a hard foul after the fact. Wilson tucks it through the middle, and right there, coming in late, catching that back leg.
And very vocal about it.
Yep. So an opportunity here for Harrisburg to maybe in stoppage time now, see if they can't bring one back here, go in at halftime even.
So Portillo, we saw him getting back there. Second leading scorer on this Charleston Battery Club. Usually it's Barreal to hit this, but this time it's going to be Wilson. And kicking it out there and clearing the battery. So Noble waits for everybody to get back down there. Get in position. Set back into Shane Johnson. Johnson drops it off to Bobby Warshaw. Doyle reverses Fields. Harrisburg does not look like they're in any particular hurry here. Almost like a little delay game. Head to Wilson. Wilson with a shot on goal. It just misses to the far left side. Wilson loaded that one up pretty well again and just missing to the far left-hand side. Great look by Wilson. Good pass to the middle there. Just moments away from the end of the half as we are in stoppage time right now. So Cooper will clear it out. DePrima dumps it off to Barreal. Wilson, dump off right here. Oh, do you have a penalty there? No. There it is, big hit. And Cooper gets the hand on it, just dips it up in the air. But I'll tell you what, you can make a case for the penalty right there in the box. Take a look at this. Going to see the player down in there. Watch again. DePrima.
Oh, that's tipped.
Had a pretty good look at it, and as I said, Cooper got a glove on it. If he doesn't get a glove on it, it might have been right inside the top of the bar. Cooper with the clear, and that's going to be the end of the first half. 2-1 here at the half. The Charleston Battery leads over Harrisburg City FC. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and we'll check all the halftime stats and our highlights here on Invictus right after this.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
These past few years have been tough on all of us. You worry about the economy, your job, your savings. You may even have given up on your dream of owning your own home. But don't give up just yet. We're PHFA. We help people realize their dreams of owning their own home with features like competitive interest rates, down payment and closing cost assistance, and even free home ownership counseling. PHFA can make your dream of home ownership finally come true. Find us on the web or call us to find out how.
I'm Brian Hudson, and we're PHFA. Welcome home.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invicta has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invicta is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invicta, providing affordable HD video solutions.
And welcome back here. We are at the half. As you saw, ball played in there and sent across. So we are at the half here. It is 2-1. Charleston up. First goal coming from Charleston in the 24th minute. And Williams picking up that in the 24th minute. A great ball played down in there. And in Harrisburg, just 3 minutes later, Wilson from Burrill was able to even things up. And then Charleston in the 43rd minute, lasso from Ferguson as that ball was swung across the front to knot things up here at halftime. We are happy to have you here on Invicta Sports. And we'll take a look at some highlights here of the first half. So you see this ball come down in. That one just sails a little high off of that. Both teams getting some opportunities early on here. Johnson almost put that one towards the goal. Of course, Cooper was able to get a hand on that one. Then along this near side, the build-up here by Charleston. Ball swung across. And right here, the cutback and the finish. That came in the 24th minute. That was Williams. And again, we'll take a look here as this ball played along that far side. Swung across the front. And a great job, just settled the ball, cut it across, and again, drives that one past Nick Noble. And Williams, we know, is a powerhouse for Charleston. Then on the other end, shot taken there, and that one from Wilson. And again, Wilson, hard shot, gets past Cooper. And that at that point made it a tie game. And then another opportunity here, 2 times for Harrisburg in that first half for DePrima. Then this one, dangerous play when that ball goes across the goal, back across the goal, and again across the goal, and that was a nice job. And then the final opportunity there for Warshaw. And then this one here, DePrima again puts one just a little high right at the end of the half. And that's where we are now at the half here from FNB Stadium in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The Charleston Battery up 2-1 over Harrisburg City FC. Stay with us. We'll be back with our halftime stats in just a little bit here from Harrisburg on Invicta Sports.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
These past few years have been tough on all of us. You worry about the economy, your job, your savings. You may even have given up on your dream of owning your own home. But don't give up just yet. We're PHFA. We help people realize their dreams of owning their own home with features like competitive interest rates, down payment and closing cost assistance, and even free home ownership counseling. PHFA can make your dream of home ownership finally come true. Find us on the web or call us to find out how.
I'm Brian Hudson, and we're PHFA. Welcome home.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
And back here at FMB Field, it is still at the half right now on this match here tonight. 2-1 so far. Charleston Battery with the lead over Harrisburg FC. We're going to take a look at some of the stats here in the first half. And you look at those, and goals, that's the big one that you see there at the top. 2-1, obviously. Corner kicks 1-1. Shots 6-4 so far. The Islanders actually up by 2 in that category. Yellow cards 2-1 for the Battery. No red cards in the game thus far. 2 saves so far for Otisnell Cooper. None in the game thus far for Nick Noble here. So your thoughts about the first half right now, Chad, as you look at the whole thing?
Well, I think technically it's been a fantastic game for both teams. I think in the second half, Harrisburg needs to start to put more of an offensive push together here. We really haven't seen much dangerous play by them for, moving the ball forward. For Charleston, though, Charleston's had a couple opportunities. They really like to use the ball on the left side. I think if Charleston spreads the ball around a little bit more, they're going to have more opportunities. Harrisburg, I think, has to get a little bit more dominant in the middle of the field. I think right now Charleston's doing a good job. I think Bobby Warshaw's doing well in there, but I don't think he's getting enough help around him to be able to spread the ball a little bit more. And the other thing is Jose Burrell, he's always somebody that's very active in the middle of the field. We really haven't called his name a lot tonight. I mean, we have, but not what we're used to seeing from Jose Burrell. I mean, he's a player that makes or breaks this team, and he's a player,
He did get the assist on the goal
exactly,
to Wilson,
exactly.
So when it counted, he was right there. Also, it's going to be interesting to see if Foster comes out right away here to start the second half in place of DePrima, because the other night was just the opposite. They took Foster out, and they seemed to lose some of that aggressiveness late in the game. And so, and again, that was not DePrima's fault. That's not what I'm trying to say. But,
right.
But point being, Foster is the attacker. He's the leading scorer on the team. So you're kind of, keeping him around till maybe there's a little fatigue factor that steps in, and you get a chance to get him a goal shot later in the game.
Billy Betcher's not the type of coach that, through history that we've seen, that I've seen, to make a change at midfield, or at halftime, I should say, unless there's something really major going on. So I'm not sure if we'll see a change. I would like to see a little bit of a change. I think they need to put somebody in there that's going to give a little bit more of a spark. Right now, it just seems like something's missing. You know what I mean? And, you know, if they make the change, I would like to see them do it now rather than that 65th or 70th minute where Billy likes to typically make those changes.
Well, and the other part, the point you make is really important here, that you got that Jamaican connection there between Wilson and Foster. It's almost like they have a little extra language that they speak to each other. You saw it the other night in the goal they scored in the tie with Cincinnati, where Wilson dumped off that wonderful pass to Foster, who buried it in the right side of the net. So there is, I think, a little chemistry there between those two that, you know, again, not that DePrima's not right there doing it as well, but, you know, you have those two guys, they seem to be on a different kind of wavelength, kind of like tug on your heartstring a little bit, if you will.
Exactly.
Your heart runs through Jamaica.
I think if there's no changes for either team at halftime here, I think it's continue doing what you're doing, but they just need a little bit more offensive push, I think, and a little bit more spread in the field. And, you know, I had mentioned Charleston used left side of the field an awful lot. Harrisburg kind of used the right side of the field an awful lot. Both teams need to just stretch it out a little bit, and I think we'll see a wide open game in the second half. Really
impressed with Otis Now Cooper too in the first half, the goalkeeper for Charleston. Just very athletic player, great anticipation, which you expect from a goalkeeper, but he made some superb moves. And the one where DePrima let fly at the top of the net, I mean, he got up there and got the hand on just the last second. The other one, which was a corner from Baril, he got in there and punched that one out very nicely as well. So some really nice moves for him here in the first half.
Absolutely. He's a tough keeper. He's been with them for several years. He's someone that defensive back line, you know, trusts, and they know if the ball gets by him, you know, 9 out of 10 times he's going to be there to get it. So
Nick Noble with a couple nice smothers too, and
absolutely.
one where he dove in. There was a little bang play with Sonis, and Nick Noble got the better of that. But again, we talked about it in the first half. Better not hesitate if you're a goalkeeper in this league, because you do, you're going to see a goal in behind you right away.
Absolutely. I think we're in for a wide open second half, Gary.
Well, we're here at FMB Field. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is Invicta, and we're bringing you this USL soccer match tonight between Charleston Battery and Harrisburg City Islanders. Back after this. Welcome back to beautiful FMB Field here on City Island in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're getting ready to start the second half. Charleston Battery leads here in this USL matchup over Harrisburg City Islanders FC 2-1. And we are just about ready to put this one back in play here. FMB Field tonight for you in Charleston. It's also the home of the Harrisburg Senators. And of course, Harrisburg being the state capital of Pennsylvania, that's where the Senators are, right across the river. You can see the Capitol right from here. And so we are underway to start the second half here as City FC gets it downfield. Just joining us, City in the white and blue, and of course, black and red for the Charleston Battery.
So looks like both teams come out, no substitutions in that to start the second half. So both coaches were, I guess, happy with what they saw. Probably made some small changes, but are going to come back out and go with what they had in the first half, Gary.
And Warshaw looking to get it over to Bareel there, kind of missed on the signal. Ball pushed down the far side again by Sonis. Go back to City.
So Harrisburg looking to see if they can't pick one up early here, get back and to even playing ground, and then start to move that game plan forward. Charleston right now looking for maybe that the dagger. If they could pick up one early here, go ahead by 2. Team that's been struggling, I think they've created 2 beautiful goals tonight.
And they really have, and that second goal was outstanding. And that wasn't really a breakdown on the part of City. That was just a great goal manufactured off the corner from Charleston.
Here's Charleston here just holding it up there. Nobody came up early enough. Wilson lets that one go, and wow.
Well, he had it wide open in the middle there to Chang, and Chang unloaded.
I thought Wilson was going to take that, Gary, but he let it go, and Chang just about rifled that one in.
Look at Chang right here. I mean, he is trying to measure it. Oh, just about had it. Right off the outside of the knee.
The hold up on that far side, allowing those 2 players to get inside the box and get in a dangerous scoring opportunity was fantastic.
Chasing it down the far side is Quentin Griffith. Griffith tied up for a moment by Bareel, and then Griffith gets it downfield. Taken by Liam Doyle. Liam Doyle, of course, from Scotland. Fighter on the far side there for it, Thomas. And Thomas getting the better of it. So here's Bareel. Back to Thomas. Thomas swings it near side. Going to have DePrima there. DePrima trying to make a move here to get by. Touch pass, Bareel. And have a shot at it here, Wilson. And it's going to be kicked off, and that one hurt Chang a little bit. Woozy coming up with that one. DePrima dumps it back to Wilson. And again, off Chang's foot, and Chang's still hurting a little bit. He's holding his back there, it looked like.
That was a hard shot from Wilson. Oh, across the goal, that one almost.
Just kind of gently up over the top there, but that gave just a moment, and you can see Warshaw again. Warshaw, one of those guys, pretty vocal player there. And he's saying I got banged a little bit in there, ref, but ref says maybe yesterday and maybe tomorrow, but not tonight. Been a lot of good, hard tackling here tonight, but clean tackling. We haven't seen anything, nothing cheap.
Saw that foul the other day, and
I think that's a little frustration one from Warshaw right there.
Yep. I'm not sure if a card's going to come out here or not.
And apparently, it's a player down on the field here. We're trying to get the number, and Warshaw's going to get the yellow. Warshaw gets a card. The player down in the field, I did not get his number. I apologize. So we're going to try to get to her in a second.
Couldn't see it either, but Warshaw, that's a frustration foul there.
Warshaw plays with a lot of fire in the middle. Coming back up, that was Chang.
He's taken a beating in the last couple
minutes. Yeah, he has. Got hit in the back a moment ago, and now here he comes up again.
Still slow moving there.
So we're in the 50th minute here. And you're going to get an offsides. So ball will come back down to City FC. Turf holding up very nicely tonight. If you're looking down there, what you're seeing is the infield. The little browner part is the normal infield here where the Senators play baseball. And they've done a great job here, the grounds crew, just getting this place to be just immaculate.
They have, and with all the rain we've had and, you know, the chilly weather even in the evenings, they've done a great job of keeping that playable.
Well, Saturday night, it was a little tender over there, and there were a couple slips here and there, not too many, but you can see guys being a little more careful in that area of the field. Tonight looks like it's a lot more sound. City here with a chance. Real to the middle. Trying to hook up with DePrima again. And take it away on the far side.
Look at this sprint from Williams.
Williams coming down the near side looking for that, licking his chops.
Johnson got a foot in there again.
Back it goes to Warshaw, out to the near side. Carried down the near side by McLaws. McLaws kind of been on witness protection so far tonight. We haven't called his number very much, have we?
We have not, yeah.
Here's Wilson. Wilson with a good move here. Wilson trying to get back to middle. Swings it far side. He's got Burrell standing over in the corner. Burrell bring it back out. Back to the middle. High move. Wheeler right there. And good job. Good positioning by Otis Nell Cooper.
Nice ball played in. Good job by Wheeler. Get up in the air. Snap that one down. Gave him an opportunity. That's what you want.
That's exactly what you want. Not a lot of velocity on this, but watch Wheeler get up. Wheeler caught it right there at the top, and great positioning by Cooper. There's Johnson fighting it out again in the middle. Johnson's had it all his way so far tonight. They're going to say, well.
That was a good battle in there with, was that 25?
Sonis.
Sonis, yep.
Hey, Sonis and Johnson have been going at it down there all night long. It's been a good battle to watch. Warshaw ducks it off. Taken back there by Ferguson. Look at Ferguson and Wheeler. They could almost be twins.
Yeah.
There's Wilson again. Wilson's so quick. There it is. Oh, I thought you had a lineup there for a second. From McLaws, off the foot of Chang, and it will come back over to the near sideline. Will be thrown in here by Wilson. Wilson will look inside there.
In for Warsaw. Nice ball in there.
Trying to get it to Wheeler again. And then cleared one more time. They head it back downfield here to Noble. Follow USL on Twitter to keep up with all the live action during the 2016 USL season. And don't forget also, become a fan of USL on Facebook for exclusive news and interactive content. Follow the USL so many different ways. And don't forget, you can also watch USL on YouTube. All USL matches are available live, free, and in HD on YouTube. Follow the action on the USL YouTube channel. Again, thanks to our Invicta crew here tonight for bringing you all these wonderful pictures here this evening. Glad you could join in wherever you are around the world.
Nice build up on that far side again. We switch to this right side. Nice ball.
And you got Wilson. There it is. Wilson chipping it in. He's got it. Oh, and a little backflip to go with it, huh? Wilson with his second goal tonight here in the 54th minute. Take a look at this one.
I tell you what, when I saw that switch, I'm thinking we're going to this right side again. What a beautiful touch. That one just to drop it over top of the goalie here. Wilson just a little flick. Cooper comes out, tries to cut down that angle. Great finish for Harrisburg. Wilson again.
Look at Wilson. What's the little side of the foot there? Do exactly what he was doing in the moment. Great shot by Wilson, and they've tied it up again, his City.
It's the Wilson-Burrell connection again.
So Wilson with his second goal here tonight.
What a beauty, too.
And Burrell with his second assist of the night.
And we just had a substitution. Guess who's in the game for Harrisburg, folks?
Mr. Foster, I would think.
Mr. Foster is in the game now for Harrisburg. We'll have to see what happens now. So out of the game is DePrima.
Craig Foster by way of Jamaica, part of the Jamaican connection there. Played for Reno FC most recently. Had 8 goals last season here for FC. Oh, look at this, another one right here.
Oh,
Great
what
stop.
a save.
Great stop by Cooper. Boy, Harrisburg is on the attack right now.
I tell you what, Cooper, that was a first-class save there, Gary.
He slid right out, the only thing he could do, and here's the threat on the other end, Romario Williams. Boy, what a goal by Wilson. Wow. Just took the side of the foot and lofted it over. Look like a good little sand wedge shot there from golf.
He made it look so easy, too. This save here coming in here,
Look at this.
This is a beautiful move here by Burrill. He gets the ball right back in, but this save by Cooper is outstanding.
Sure is. Look at him. He just got straight out there, used his leg to just kind of kick it away, and that's all he could do. Here comes Wheeler again. All of a sudden, Harrisburg with new life.
A goal will do that for you.
And it's interesting, Bill Betcher chose that moment when he found the momentum going his way to get Foster in there, maybe try to, like bringing your closer in early.
Yeah, he made that change earlier than usual. Usually that change would come, 65, 70th minute. This is big. When you can get, Foster in there for this amount of time, this could be a huge game changer for Harrisburg now.
Taken away by Sonis, and then from the backside, taken back away by James Thomas, and Thomas will earn the throw in here.
And Hauser, the coach, not happy.
You can see City FC there saying, now calm down a little bit. And coach is not happy at all. Michael Anheuser over there a little upset, and he and the official having some words.
Yeah, he disagreed with the call on that throw and going to Harrisburg is what he did. So another substitution here now coming in for
That's going to be Ricky Garbanzo coming into the game. Garbanzo, by the way, in a exhibition match against the New York Cosmos early in the season, had 2 goals in that game. He's only got 1 for the season officially. That was the opening exhibition match of the season. Not a bad team to be scoring on, right?
Yeah, exactly. So was that Williams that just came out? It sure was.
Romario Williams out of the game, Garbanzo in, kind of an interesting substitution.
Yeah. Williams walking a little ginger over there, but we'll see.
Oh, look up here. Chance right there to the middle, open, and there's Noble.
Garbanzo may be the silver bullet that Charleston has, though, too. We don't know.
Absolutely. And like you said, you scored 2 quality goals at the beginning of the season. You have 1 since. That's official. So Garbanzo into the game. You remember that Williams went down in the first half, too.
Yes.
He might still be carrying a little bit of an injury from that. We haven't seen a lot from him since the goal was scored. Escape in an instant with the Pennsylvania Lottery. Play the new instant game Escape to Margaritaville, and you could win top prizes of $100,000 or a luxury trip package. Please play responsibly. It benefits older Pennsylvanians every day. And a corner kick earned here by Charleston. See Thomas getting back defensively there.
Thomas, we don't say his name much, but when we do, it seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Only the second corner kick of the game, and here's Chang to put it into play for the Battery. Chang hooks it. Got it open here on the side. And there's Noble perfectly placed on that one. Noble rolls it out ahead to get his team running. And there you see Wilson, the ever-present one, pushing out ahead. Wilson going on by.
That's going to be a foul. I don't think we'll see a card, but hard foul there is Wilson.
And he's holding his right ankle. And he is in, looks like he's in some pain. I don't think this one's an Oscar at all. And you're going to see Forrest Lasso walk over there. He's coming over. I think he's probably going to get the yellow card here. There it is. So Forrest Lasso with a yellow card. So both teams with 2 yellow cards so far.
So Wilson with a head of steam, nobody really to give the ball to. That's a dangerous time for a player too when you're being chased down from behind, no one really to go to. Oh, that's the hard foul, coming in cleats first.
And he stepped right on his foot, too.
Yep.
You can see him coming up there. It was, so here it is, back out right in front, headed by Wheeler. Johnson trying to get it in. It's right in front. Foster there.
What a battle in there by Foster.
my.
Just couldn't get it on goal.
Charleston comes out of there with it. Right back on the foot of City FC. Look at Burrell. He's dancing on by. Burrell, touch pass. Good defense there by Charleston.
Wilson's still on the sidelines, has not come back in yet. Now he's back up on his feet, so.
Great defense by Charleston that time to turn City FC away. And there's a guy who's breathing a sigh of relief, Mr. Cooper.
Yes.
Wheels played a solid game tonight.
Tell you what, this is definitely a better half for Harrisburg than we saw in the first half, Gary. And nice ball across the front here.
Look at Johnson getting right there. It's almost like Foster
didn't expect it.
Didn't expect to get the ball there. That's exactly right. Took it right in the chest.
Whatever Billy Betcher told him at halftime or fed him at halftime, Harrisburg has come out a different team here. Much more fire in their game.
Here comes Burrell again. He's got Wheeler up on the outside. Look at Burrell, just all over the place. Some great moves. Back to the middle. Oh, and he had Wilson open on the far side. If he could have gotten it there.
Warshaw with a nice take there, just couldn't get over top. And boy, Jose Burrell. We were mentioning at halftime. I said, you know, there's a player we got to get into the mix. We didn't hear much of him in that first half, and I tell you what, Gary, he's come to play in the second half for sure.
Look at
Watch this little move. Oh, woo-hoo.
Just some great moves here. Look at it. And then getting up there. And look, if you look far side, there sat Wilson over there wide open.
Some nice footwork there by Jose Burrell. He's such a great kid. He talks with my daughter Kaylee after every game. He came over after the second game here to just say hi. I used to pick on him a little bit last year. I wanted to do an interview with him, but he was a little self-conscious because of his English, and I told him you're just fine. And ever since then, I don't know what it is, but such a great kid. He just comes over and says hi after every game.
Chang trying to get the ball back to the middle. Be held on to here by Portillo. Don't forget about Portillo. He's got 2 goals in the season as well. Ball swung back out there off the foot of Garbanzo. Back to the middle to Prince. And now just kicked out of bounds. It's going to be another corner. So it'll be the 3rd corner kick of the game now. Make that a goal kick, excuse me. All USL matches are available live, free, and in HD on YouTube. Follow the action on the USL YouTube channel. So 2-2 here. We're in the 63rd minute of play. Looking ahead for Foster, and Foster's got in a little bit behind there. You know, you wonder a little bit. Foster's a guy that's used to the action, but he's sitting there the whole first half, getting, you know, kind of picking up the flow there in the second half of where you are. Is that a factor at all for a guy coming in like that, or has he played enough soccer that that's, you know, you're right there?
I think he's played enough soccer that he's right there.
Here's a kick coming out of here by Cooper. Ball fought for on the far side. Go across the touchline. Will belong to City FC. Be put back into play by Thomas. There's Foster. Now Wilson. Wilson has it taken away nicely there. Was that Chang again? Chang with the ball right now, actually. There's Wilson stopping the drive.
Chang now looking for a call, but the referee gave him the advantage on that.
Actually, not Wilson. Into the game now is Cardell Benbow as well. So Benbow on so all 3 guys from Jamaica in there now in the lineup. which allows you to put Wilson back to the middle. And Shane Johnson down on the field. And that is not something you want to see.
Yeah,
Johnson has been spectacular tonight. Chang has 1 yellow already tonight. He's not going to get a yellow card on this.
Johnson took a pretty good knock there.
And it's not a cold night, but it's cool enough that you're going to feel those.
Absolutely.
Thomas with the lead. Bembo runs it down near side. This one a clever little pass over the top. Cleared out of there by Charleston. Johnson has it. Back to Liam Doyle. Good communication back there by Cooper. People don't get a chance to really get the essence here, but you know, those keepers are always talking back there. They're your eyes and ears of the defense.
They're the quarterback out there. You know, it's a position that, you know, is overlooked so often, Gary, but it's so important. They see the entire field, and for them to be able to call out what they do is it's just extremely important. And you want as vocal of a goalie as you can get, because of that. You know, they're like the quarterback in football. They read that defense when they come up to the line and things like that. The defense, the goalies are the same way here. They can.
You know, you think of the goalkeeper, just the guy that's going to save things, but you know, he's the communicator. He's the guy who really makes it go.
Absolutely.
Chang gets the pass here. Looks ahead, headed back from City. Picked up there by Warshaw.
Warshaw seems to have been, he's moved back a little bit more defensively.
I think with Wilson moving into the middle now, with Bembo coming into the game too.
Bobby Warshaw giving an earful to Johnson there, wanting that ball to come back to him.
If one thing you could say about Warshaw, he's not shy. He's a very open kind of player in terms of where he wants to be. Look at this, he got Burrell going down the far side. Great pass there for the middle again from Wilson. Oh, and a good head out of there by Charleston. That was Agite getting it out.
Foul, 2 players down there. A little slow to get up.
Seen Sonis down a lot tonight for Charleston. Of course, he and Johnson have both been going at it pretty much all evening.
They have. Who's this here? He took a knock to the head.
Is that Thomas that went down?
Yeah, looks.
Well, that was Josh Hughes. So Josh Hughes down there for a moment. So he and Sonis slap hands, and none the worse for wear. Official kind of says, hey, it was just a bang-bang play, guys.
See here.
There you see Sonis.
Oh, he got kicked in the, yeah. So he took Sonis out, and then the cleat, got the cleat to the head is what happened there.
Yep, Hughes sliding in. It's just one of those bang-bang plays that good job coming down there by Marini on the far side on defense for Charleston. Back ahead.
Ball.
Johnson trying to get to the angle here. Johnson again cutting it off, doing a nice job. It's going to be a corner kick, but it could have been a lot worse there. So 3rd corner kick of the night now for the Battery.
So dangerous time now. Harrisburg needs to defend here. Coming up on our 70th minute, just around the corner here. Now's when Harrisburg needs to make sure they stay in the game.
They've had those lapses that we talked about, and I know Coach Better has talked about it several times. So here you go. High arching kick, headed out of there nicely. Just for a moment. Then the push from Chang. And it'll be a corner kick on the other side. So corner kick number 4 now. And it was in this kind of situation the other night. We had a corner kick on the right and a corner kick on the left that the Cincinnati goal came with about 8 minutes left in the game. that tied the whole thing up, and that's where we ended it up, 1-1. This is not going to be a corner. It's going to be a throw-in instead. So we'll correct that to 3 corner kicks for the game so far for Charleston Battery.
It was a nice hard driven in ball around the back of the defense there. Nobody was attacking the goal though for Charleston.
Good high throw in there. Doyle heads it back. Out of there again by Thomas. And then really belted out of there for the moment by Warshaw. Right back on it again though. Here's McLaws. Johnson's going to get a look at it. Good fight. And they're finally clearing it out of there is Benbow.
Dangerous moments there for Harrisburg. Still dangerous.
Yeah, they're still on their heels here for the moment.
3 players offsides there for Charleston. No, now.
James Thomas.
Some tired legs out there for Charleston right now, Gary.
I think so. Over to Burrell. Burrell's going to get it back. And then kicked it. Now you've got some numbers coming down here.
It's almost looking like Charleston was a team that only got 1 day rest.
Oh, nice touch pass right there. And man, they wanted a call. Not going to get it. Here's Benbow carrying it. Wilson going through. Looking ahead, trying to get Foster, and just a little too long on the pass. Nike is a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. Gary Sutton, Chad Edwards with you up here on the deck tonight at beautiful FMB Field. You know, you talk about ties for Charleston, 2 ties in the last 4 games. 2 ties and 2 losses, so they're kind of getting tired of that tie stuff.
Yeah.
And of course,
Harrisburg
coming off a tie as well, so they're first of the season.
Both of these teams have given some away that they could easily have picked up 6 points or so in the last couple weeks.
There's a deliberate hold just to stop play. So Burrell looked up and said, "Are you kidding me? Huh?"
So yellow, that one going to 24.
Yep.
So Zach Prince is going to pick up a yellow.
So Prince picks up his first yellow. That's the 3rd yellow of the game now against Charleston. That was kind of like tackling a guy when he's going down for a free dunk in basketball. You just don't want to see it, you know. And he saw Burrell take it off with it. He said, "Okay, it's worth a yellow card here." Here's Burrell again. He's been superb tonight. 2 assists in this one so far.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't. 2 good assists. Much more active in the second half. He's put the pedal now down against Charleston, and we're really starting to see some tired players for Charleston. I'm surprised with them having the extra day of rest over Harrisburg. I really thought we'd see Harrisburg wearing down in the second half, Gary, but it's the complete opposite.
Here comes Naveal Hackshaw into the game, his first time tonight. Former club was the Northeast Stars FC from Trinidad and Tobago. Naveal Hackshaw, one of the great names you're going to see around the league.
Sounds like a hockey name.
Tell you who else has had a really good night tonight, kind of quietly for Harrisburg, has been James Thomas. Just a steady evening for him, but he's turned in all the right plays tonight.
He has a very good game for him. Picked up a yellow early on that 1 tackle outside the 18 early on, but you know, even that was a good defensive play on his part.
There you go, taken down in there. And Sonis again in on it. Hey, Sonis has been in a lot of plays tonight. You watch him here. He's going to jump right in there and going after the ball, trying to find a way to get his foot on it. Takes down McLaws. Sonis, one of those guys like a blue-collar guy.
Yes.
I mean, he's going to work every day with a lunch pail.
Great run on that far side.
Look at Chang. Back to the middle. There Johnson was again. Warshaw's going to head it out of there.
Johnson definitely saved the goal right there.
There's Wilson to Benbow. Taken back, though. Touch off. And Johnson again.
He's been outstanding tonight.
Chang Gonna have a look here near side. Right back to the middle. Ball laying loose. Here's Warshaw getting it out to the outside. Dangerous.
Great driven ball.
Dangerous moment there, and it was a great shot. Here's Wilson. Back to Bembo. Back off to Wilson. Wilson far side to Barreal.
Great job spreading this
And
ball
then coming
around.
through. Look at Warshaw back to the middle. You got Foster again. Foster crosses. Oh, and just rolls wide. Great try by Foster to get that left foot around. And he had Cooper dead to rights there. Cooper came out.
What a great job by Harrisburg, bringing this ball forward, spreading it around, spreading the field, and then again, Barreal with a great ball inside here. Foster does a great job of holding this ball up, turning, and getting this shot off.
Look at that, just past the outside. Good job by Cooper getting out there, maybe cutting off the angle.
Absolutely, good build-up. Got a player down now. I think this is fatigue here. Yeah, this is going to
be looking at some cramps here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you don't really think about all the running these guys do for the night. It'd be interesting, and it's Quentin Griffith that's down there, and glad to see him get up.
Well, he's just made 2 big sprints down that far right side, and then had to kind of really hustle it to try and get back and defend on that play. So he's wiped right out right now. He's going to head to the sidelines, get a little water, I'm sure.
They're going to bring Austin Savage in, number 26. So Griffith is going to head to the side. Savage is in. Austin Savage has played for the Charleston Battery for a while now. So he's into the game. So 77th minute we're in right now, and a 2-2 tie again. Both these teams would desperately love to get 3 points in the win column.
Nice ball.
Here's Benbow. I make that Wilson, rather. Wilson ahead. Had Barreal there, and they're going to earn a corner kick out of that one. So that's the second corner kick of the game. 3 for Charleston and 2 for Harrisburg, and here they come. City FC.
There's been a momentum shift, Gary. You can see Charleston slowing down, and you can see Harrisburg almost begin to. They just keep getting stronger, it seems like, instead of slowing down.
You can hear the fans getting back into the game, too. They've been on their hands here for a couple minutes. So here's Barreal. Good high look. There it is. Oh, I had a good look at it from the far side. That was Warshaw. Warshaw had a good look there with the head. Got nailed out of there, but they're going to get another one here. So their third corner, so off to the other side go Barreal and Wilson. Boy, great job getting that to the middle and have Warshaw wide open for the moment.
He's been open on a few of these corner kicks.
Two guys that have hooked up for assists and goals tonight so far. Here's Barreal. Hooks this one in. Headed out nicely. And then just booting it down the field is Charleston. McLaws will head it out of bounds, give his team a chance to catch up. Now in this 79th minute, sorry, Chad. Play Escape to Margaritaville, the new instant game for the Pennsylvania Lottery. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Don't forget it benefits senior citizens daily. And ball will go back over to City on this for a goal kick.
So just over, I should say, 10 minutes here. Harrisburg starting to build here. Be interesting if they can close this one out, Gary.
We've certainly seen some exciting soccer here, and it both has. But the second half, Harrisburg has had it their way. Liam Doyle clears it out of there from The Ohio State University by way of Scotland. That's an interesting trip, isn't it?
Absolutely. But that's good. You see, again, those international players coming over. A lot of them playing in college here, and then
take a look here, and you'll see the foul coming up right here. Thomas just kind of off balance, pushing out of the way. So now you get a restart, and this is a dangerous moment here for Harrisburg.
Absolutely.
They're called Harrisburg City Islanders, City FC. There it is. There was a goal. Beautiful call right through the middle. And it looked like they caught Savage on that.
You know, this is 3 home games in a row right around the 80th minute that they have given up a restart goal.
Yep. And that was just a set piece. Watch this. This is perfect timing. Savage coming right through there. And there he is. No one touches him, and Savage just beats it in. See it from another angle. Here it is. Set piece. Watch Savage.
What a finish.
And just perfect positioning, just like you draw it up on the board.
And the 80th minute, too.
Look at that.
Nice ball. The ball fed in there by Portillo was absolutely phenomenal as well.
What's interesting, Savage just into the game about 3 minutes ago.
Exactly.
So Savage strikes off a beautiful set piece there and right on the run. And Savage beats it into the net. So 3-2. Now the sense of urgency is going to pick up very quickly for City. As Johnson puts it right back down into scoring area here for Harrisburg. City FC. Warshaw dumps it off. Claus. They're going to say it's off McLaws. So the ball will be kicked out of there on a goal kick. So just when you thought Harrisburg was building up to an offensive move there.
And another restart goal, Gary.
Yep, restart goal again. And it was the Charlotte Battery being the beneficiary of just a great pass in there, and Austin Savage on a run hit it right in stride. There's Cooper.
That's the game of soccer, though. It only takes one opportunity.
Well, we've seen tonight, too, for City FC, where they've had a chance, and they've turned in their chances pretty well. Both teams have done a nice job on the economy tonight because they haven't gotten a lot of good chances in this one thus far, and they've turned in the big plays they've needed to.
You're exactly right. And it's something that they've struggled with, both of these teams, is putting points on the board. And you know what? For 5 goals in this game tonight, I'm impressed with both of these teams. They're putting the ball in the back of the net tonight.
Wilson tried to get right on top of it again. Out here to the near side. That was Michael Chang trying to carry it down near side. McLaws with it. To Hughes. Back to Wilson, who will take it far side. Over to Burrell. Burrell with a nice lead. Touch pass by Foster. Good tackle over there on the far side, nice and clean. That one was not.
That's going to be a delayed call from that ball along the sideline there that the referee's going to give the advantage back to Harrisburg.
Well, I'll tell you, Sean Ferguson about it, I don't think he agreed with that too well.
So an opportunity here for Harrisburg on a restart, Gary, to see if they can't bring this one back.
Well, you had a set piece and scored against you a moment ago, so here's a chance one more time to do it yourself.
Some substitutions. Harrisburg's going to make it looks like the substitutions before the restart. Jankowskis is going to be one of those players coming in.
Of course, with Jankowskis, as you can see, you get size. 6'2", 180 pounds.
It looks like Jankowskis, actually Jose Burrell is exiting. And in for him. So 11, Matthew Bolduc
right,
came in for Jose.
And Jankowskis is going to be in there as well.
Neil Schaefer is going to go in for Thomas. Jankowskis was the other one you said still over there, right?
Right. Jankowskis back into the game now, so.
And also substitutions for Charleston as well. So who's that exiting? I can't see the number from here.
We'll get that here in a second.
Ball swung in just over the top. So it looks like Woodbine, number 7, came in for Marini.
O'Brien Woodbine into the game, number 7. He's known as Obi by his teammates.
And now Jankowskis, and it looks like, did they take Johnson out? They did. Boy, they're going to load up top now, Gary. What they're going to do is they're going to play 3 in the back. They brought Neil Schaefer in, and they're going to load up top with Jankowskis and Foster, and they're going to try and feed some balls into Jankowskis and let Foster run off of him and see if they can't tie this thing up late here. Gotta get possession though.
Near side to Savage again. A little bit of slippage right there. Taken by Hackshaw. Hackshaw fighting it out here.
It's a good job by Charleston right now, just killing the clock and moving it around.
Good center there by Savage again. And it'll be headed out of bounds off City FC. Savage has certainly proven that it's quality, not quantity tonight of time played. He's
Absolutely.
been dynamite since he came in, including the go-ahead goal. Now in the 87th minute.
So Harrisburg needs to get possession here, and they need to move that ball forward. It's going to be real critical for Jankowskis to get on the end of these and really start to spread that ball outside. Again, they give the ball away here.
McLaws to Warshaw to Bembo. Bembo can't pick it up. Grabbed there by Chang again. Chang's played a superb game tonight too.
He has. We've called his name a lot. He's been very active for Charleston.
So Justin Portillo will put it back into play now for the Battery. You see Bembo and Chang down there.
Wow, corner kick called here.
Yeah, it's a good call. Right off of City FC's leg that time.
It was actually called by the FAR official. Made that call, Gary. So a corner kick here for Charleston.
And Noble is still kind of arguing the call as well. So this will be the 4th corner of the game for Charleston. Chang will put it into play. No, maybe not. How about instead it's going to be Portillo. So another set piece coming up here. There's Chang. He's going to get offsides.
Not sure what they called there. Harrisburg got a touch on the ball, moved out, and they called, I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah.
Either way, moving forward. Cooper's going to take his time here.
Not in any hurry as they're in the 89th minute now. You don't know yet how much stoppage time, obviously. There's been a few injuries here this half.
Exactly, and we had the long stoppage for those substitutions.
Yes, we did. Right now, if you're Charleston, you are defensive-minded.
Harrisburg's got to keep possession, first of all. Then they got to move forward here. Neil Schaefer, of course, on loan for a couple games here. Has been with the Islanders for several years. No foul called there. Charleston will keep possession.
Look at this lead. There's Noble right there on top of it. Rolling it out quickly, trying to get his offense started. Wilson way downfield here, looking for Foster again. And Foster being guarded by the taller Ferguson, and Ferguson's had the best of both those heads in the last 2 serves in the middle there.
That ball needs to be served into Jankowskis, and Foster needs to run off of that where Jankowskis could go up against those taller defenders. Foster, you know, being the smaller players, going to have a hard time winning those balls up there. They need to put this ball into Jankowskis now and use that size to spread that ball around and hold it up as well. Nice battle by Jankowskis there, but a couple more. They need to feed that ball into him a little bit more.
Watch out here. Rushing down the near side, Portillo. Portillo's going to actually pull it up. Just fight his way to the corner. That was Garbanzo, rather, carrying the ball down. Just trying to kill some time there. So now we're in stoppage time. Right now, if you're Charleston, you just want to keep it.
They're doing an outstanding job
Yes,
at clock management right now, that is for sure.
Guarding the lead well. That goes to Warshaw. Good tight defensive.
Got no help right now. People, got to be moving, got to be moving.
There's Liam Doyle. Liam Doyle says, I'll bring it myself. Gets it to the middle. Changing up on it is Bembo.
Got to get the shot, guys. Got to get the shot.
Back to Doyle. There it is. Let loose, but far right. So Bembo got a look, but could not flatten it out.
I think he had a better opportunity early on and when he was at the top of the 18 to maybe take a shot. Held up a little long in that one. When you're this late in the game, you've got to put that ball on net as soon as you get an opportunity.
So in no particular hurry right now is Otis now Cooper to get this out of there. Three false starts there. Doyle touches it off, and you don't have a whole lot of thrust left here. Schaefer to the far side. To the middle goes with Bembo. To Wilson.
Boy, Charleston doing a great job getting everybody behind the ball.
They really are. Trying to find Foster somewhere there in the middle. Just nothing home right now.
Great throw into Jankowskis here.
Yep, yeah, Jankowskis right in front. And you're going to get a penalty.
Wow.
You are going to get a penalty right here. Holy cow. What a time for that to happen. Let's see it. Look at this. Everybody crowding around the official here. Take a look at this. There's your push. You can see the hold right there.
It's going to come right here.
There
this
it is.
Is going to be the foul, I think. The push out of bounds coming. No, maybe not there. It's got to be this here.
It was on Ferguson right there, and that's what they're calling. Wow.
Wow.
So the
I
penalty,
did not see a foul there, Gary.
I didn't either. So the penalty kick is going to be for Foster now.
Now I know that Jankowskis went out of bounds pretty hard. I don't know if something happened after what we saw, but I did not see a foul there. This is a tough break here for Charleston.
Yeah, it really is. So now if you're Cooper, you just try to guess right. And if you're Foster,
oh,
but he missed
Foster
it.
puts it over the top. And Cooper now very upset with all of that. Takes the yellow card.
Boy, he came out and he was hot. And Foster just flat out missed it.
You know, I hate to say that karma works in funny ways, doesn't it, Gary?
Yeah, it really does.
I did not see the foul to begin with, and then Foster blows this over the top.
You watch Cooper come up out of this. He's right up in the air. He'll roll over and watch him come all in one move. He's right back up.
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here now. It's another.
So that is the 4th yellow card of the game. Somewhat academic at this point. Cooper.
So this will probably be the final.
Wow, just at a moment where you thought you'd been given a gift.
It would have been a gift. I did not see a foul there.
Right.
I'd like to know exactly what was called. At the same time, tough for Harrisburg. To be given that gift and not be able to take advantage of it.
You can't think there can't be very much time left right now.
No. Probably a little bit added on because of the controversy after that penalty shot, but right now, not much time at all. This may be the last push for the Islanders now. City needs to win this ball quickly here.
And give credit to Charleston, some great defense here
Absolutely.
guarding this lead.
That's
and
it.
There it is. So 3-2. Charleston Battery pulls this one out. They will go to 3-2 and 3, and 3 very important points picked up here tonight for the Islanders. Another tough one here this evening. They will go to 2-5 and 1. Just what it looked like it might change around tonight. Charleston with a huge goal. We're going to take a moment here and jump out for a moment. We'll come back with some highlights for you and some final thoughts here on this one tonight. 3-2. Charleston Battery wins it over Harrisburg City FC right here at FMB Field. We'll be back right after this.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
These past few years have been tough on all of us. You worry about the economy, your job, your savings. You may even have given up on your dream of owning your own home. But don't give up just yet. We're PHFA. We help people realize their dreams of owning their own home with features like competitive interest rates, down payment and closing cost assistance, and even free home ownership counseling. PHFA can make your dream of home ownership finally come true. Find us on the web or call us to find out how.
I'm Brian Hudson, and we're PHFA. Welcome home.
Welcome back to FMB Field here. A tough one tonight for City FC as they go down 3-2 here to the Charleston Battery. And it looked like they had it in hand there. It looked like they had things going on. They had gotten the goal there early in the second half. They brought Foster in. They made some changes. Bembo comes into the game, and you thought that it would be maybe going their way. And it looked like it for a while, but then was not to be tonight, Trent.
No, it was like one of those boxing matches where one fighter wins one round, the next one wins the next. They kept coming back, up a goal, tie a goal, up a goal, tie a goal, and then the knockdown in the final round, I guess is what you were saying. We've got some highlights here that we're going to take a look at.
Well, let's take a look at some of those highlights tonight because there were a number of very well played game here this evening by both teams. And here you see Charleston, one of the early looks there from Sonis.
Couple early opportunities, but nothing great for either of these teams. When they got those opportunities, though, Gary, especially right here, They capitalized. Not a lot of opportunities, but both teams did a nice job of making sure that they finished on those opportunities. Of course, that was the first goal from Williams. Nice goal.
It was Chang over to Cooper on the far, or Williams on the far side. You're right.
And again, we just take a look at it. Nice ball swung across. Does a nice job of stopping it, cutting it back, and fires that one past Noble.
Cooks took his time and set that up for his 5th goal of the year. And then you saw this one from Wilson, and Wilson just beat it in the left side of the net. First of 2 for him tonight.
And Burrill would pick up both the assists on his goals as well.
And then you saw DePrima getting a clean look at it.
This is that dangerous ball, comes back across the goal.
And watch this head, right there it is. And Lasso puts it in, Forrest Lasso off the Sean Ferguson head.
Right at the end of the half there, that was the shot by Warshaw. And we moved to the second half.
There's
Actually,
DePrima
right
again.
there, DePrima.
And a great job by Cooper getting his hand up on that. You just see it at the last second. And then another head, just missing a little bit. Some good opportunities tonight here for City FC. And then there's Wheeler heading it, a perfect placement by Cooper. And here comes Wilson with a perfect shot just up and over the hands of Cooper.
Beautiful goal.
And then a little celebration afterward.
Burrill, of course, picking up the assist on that as well.
And here's Foster, almost just getting it by the outside on the right-hand side of the net. And then off the set piece, watch this perfect run. Savage on the run, nails it. Austin Savage off the piece from Justin Portillo.
And then the missed penalty shot.
And the final goal, and of course the missed penalty shot there just within seconds of the end tonight. A tough one. Upcoming games, we're going to be on Clipper Magazine Stadium.
Well, the next game for Charleston, they'll be at home again on Saturday, May 14th,
Right.
and that's against Toronto FC. 7:30 for all of you watching online. Hope you enjoyed the contest tonight. Of course, Harrisburg will be back in town as well, coming up here as well.
Yeah, they're going to be at Clipper Stadium coming up on May 22nd. That'll be a 6 o'clock time. That is a Sunday. That'll be their next game, and that'll be against Bethlehem Steel FC. 6 o'clock over at Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster. Get your tickets early, and that same Toronto team will be coming up against City FC on the 24th. That'll be a Tuesday as well. And that also will be at Clipper Magazine Stadium. That's a 7 o'clock start. So Charleston gets to see Toronto before we do, but there you go. Well, final thoughts on this one tonight.
I thought it was an interesting game. I thought the first half was a good technical game for both teams. They took advantage of the opportunities they had. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities. But the second half, you know, Harrisburg really picked up the pace, Gary. They looked like they were going to march right through. Charleston seemed to be slowing down, and then all of a sudden Charleston got that goal and it was all over. Charleston parked the bus. They did a phenomenal job of killing the clock. I think at the end, I really don't know where the penalty shot came from, but I think karma works in strange ways, and I think Charleston deserved that win tonight.
A fun game to watch tonight. Glad you were able to stay tuned with us here on USL. Thanks to our Vicar crew tonight. Josh Edwards downstairs doing a great job directing. Of course, my partner, Chad Edwards, also the founder of the Feast here upstairs. And thanks to all of you tonight for watching, and all of our great help from Molly and the crew up here with the stats at halftime. We've enjoyed bringing you the game tonight. We look forward again to the 22nd for us against Bethlehem Steel over Clipper Magazine Stadium. We won't be back here for about a month, back here in Senator Stadium and FMB Field. But we will look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Kick them long and straight. Chad, thanks so much. And for Chad Edwards and all the Invicta crew, I'm Gary Sutton. Have a great evening, everyone.
Good night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent from the United Soccer League.